Hello, Ify.
Hello, Uncle. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yes.
Thank you. Busy? Today, we are going to interview Miss Ify Iwobi. She's one of the finest musicians based in Wales, and she has been trained as a musician. We are fortunate, Ify, to have you on board, and today's interview will be a bit of fact-finding about Miss Iwobi and her journey from a little girl to a musician, and the obstacles she faced, and how bravely she overcame those obstacles in her life, so that others can learn from you, right? And how proud Ify Iwobi is as a person with African descent, and also as a person who was born in Wales and representing Wales as her motherland. So lots to talk about.
Well, thank you, Uncle, for having me on KIRAN Cymru Zoom today. It's wonderful to be here, and it's wonderful to share about the experiences that has happened to not just myself, but the whole Iwobi family, you know, my mum, and thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. So from when I was young, I can remember as little as 18 months, actually.
Wow.
Yes. So I remember crawling and playing with my toy piano and making up little melodies, little motifs, little things that come in my head with my fingers and playing around. My parents actually recorded this, so we'll see if we could get the footage. And also they saw this and they knew I was interested in music. From a very young age, that it was in my blood. Also, my grandparents were composers in Nigeria. Maybe the music was passed down the generations through this way. So they saw me playing with the piano. They signed me up when I was old enough to have lessons from age 7 years old. And I had piano lessons, which I enjoyed. I couldn't wait every time for lesson, practice. And then I'd go and show my teacher, this is what I've made up today. And we'd go through the lesson and go through the grades and the work. And it was just fantastic to be able to have lessons, which many, you know, would love an opportunity to have these lessons, you know. So I'm very grateful for my parents for investing in and being so supportive as well.
Absolutely.
Because many African families, you know, sometimes they put a lot of pressure for you to be lawyer, for you to be doctor, for you to be really in this way. But they saw I was really interested and loved the art of music, and they were very supportive and wanted to invest in that.
I just particularly want to expand on that point. You're being thankful to your family. I can imagine your parents must have been very, very supportive, like and like you protected your dream, your passion from all parts, isn't it?
Yes, you know, and if I didn't have that support, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. People were in my class, you know, into other subjects like the sciences and maths. And I went to secondary school where it was very, very, a private school called Finoni House School in Swansea. And it was very, very pushing. They were really pushing the academics, you know, like the sciences and the maths. And so everyone was really, you know, studying that. And then, it was quite a pressure not to, you know, do that as well and be like your peers.
So as a little
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
you had to withstand a lot of peer pressure, I would say.
Bullying, yeah. In school, uncle, I went through a lot of experiences which were not easy. I was bullied in school because I wasn't really able to fit in with my peers. They had their friendship groups. I tried to, but especially in the school, secondary was quite hard because everyone had their circles and you wanted to belong and you wanted
Yes.
to fit in, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt I didn't for most of my secondary school years, actually. Yeah.
That's very interesting. You didn't fit in because you were not a part of the group. You were an
Yeah.
individual. How did you make yourself resilient?
Do you know, it's very, very difficult at the time to even think I can get through this. It was every day in school, and just being in the environment, there was a lot of pressure, turmoil, sadness. I even had nightmares, about, so it was a very real and really hard time. And for anyone going through that, you know, the experience of difficulty in school, know that, you are not on your own. There are others that have been through it. And please share those experiences, because that's what I did. I
Absolutely.
shared my experiences. My family were very close. I didn't want to burden them too much, but I did share, and that really helped. Yeah, I didn't keep it inside, because if you keep it bottled up inside, it will just overflow and it will just explode in the wrong way. It become too much. And
Okay.
many can self-harm and things like that and harm themselves. But by sharing, you express your emotion and you feel a release of the emotions, what you're feeling at that time. Also, we have a belief in God, so praying and talking to him gave some sort of peace, that things will be okay. It won't last forever. There was hope, there was encouragement, from that. So maybe try, talking about it with your family, but also a prayer, just to get through the day. It might also really make a difference. Being with other friends who were like you, that you can share openly about what's going on, and they understand, other peers that are not in the circle of the school, but outside, those that you're very close to.
You raised one very valid word just now, understanding. Could you expect understanding from your friends and from your teachers? Did they understand your heritage? Did they understand your values, your culture?
Actually, in the school I was at, I wasn't very confident to share those values, that culture with with the peers. I wasn't very confident, so they might have understood if I shared it, but I didn't feel I could, because it wasn't a very open space. It wasn't a very inclusive space. They were in their circles, not too many diverse communities in the school. So, but they might have, but they were just very closed-minded, particularly in the first secondary school I went to, and then I moved because the experience was so bad. I was probably, there were a few other ethnic minority, Chinese, Indian, very few in the secondary school I was at, the secondary private school. And again, in the next school that I went to, there was over 1,000 pupils, but very few diverse. So it was maybe hard to understand, you know. Maybe, if I shared it, they could have, but I didn't feel comfortable. In school, I guess I had no voice, because I guess coming from that secondary school, the first one, and going into a new environment where everyone knew each other, where they already were friends, and just trying to come in and, know these people, they know me. I wasn't confident. And I really kept to myself, and I was, oh gosh, very unhappy. I put on a face, but it was not real. It was very hard, yes. And oh gosh, I just come home crying from school.
Oh my.
Yeah. And yeah, because school was tough. School was tough.
Did it change when you went to the university?
So I went to college and everything changed, and I made good friends. They were more open, they were more accepting. I was able to be myself and just flourish to be me in the place. And they were the best 2 years of my life in college. Finally, I could be myself after all that constriction for all these years. And then I went to university and it got even better.
You've been involved with a lot of social work because you give a lot back to the community. What you do to help others in the community, and how do you do that?
Well, I hope to bring joy to the community through music. And for example, at the moment, I am teaching piano lessons for free to community members as part of Race Council Cymru, so they can have an opportunity to pick up the piano themselves and have the same joy that I had growing up when I was younger, because many cannot afford. Piano lessons are expensive, private ones, and they really want the opportunity, but they can't access it. And I just want to be able to help in that way. There's free lessons, and try the joy for yourself, try the happiness for yourself. It may change your life. So there's piano lessons that I'm doing. I also perform for charities and give back in that way, such as Bernardo's Cymru and Onani Eye Foundation for the blind. And also in my performances, I raise money for a school in Nigeria for schooling for children. So they get new uniform, new clothes, new equipment, so that they're able to learn and be educated, and what they enjoy, what they want to do, their career, they get that opportunity. All that money goes into schooling in Nigeria for the pupils over there. It's important to give back and be kind.
Your passion for giving back to community, has it been, and if yes, how, been influenced by Sister Uzo?
She is a power force to be reckoned with, Sister Uzo, or Mum, as I call her. It definitely has. She has done so much. She has a passion for it. And that passion is kind of influenced on my life. What she is passionate in. She's passionate about giving back to the community and helping those who are in need, helping ethnic minority communities thrive. Because in Wales, that's a hard place to be in, because we're a minority and there's a majority community. So she wants to do everything she can for people like herself to be just them and to be the best version of them and to find careers and to be, big in all that they do, be the best version. So seeing her do that, her talks, her establishment of the African Community Centre in Swansea, the first one, so that people can come in, have a community, find community, participate in activities that might benefit their lives, career making, Race Council Cymru, Black History Month, helping, lead that, and highlighting the importance of Black ethnic minority communities and all that they've done, not just in Wales and beyond. Seeing all is incredible. And she's just gone from level to level in Welsh government and, you know, going to London, the High Commission, the police, and her journey as well. It's not easy. It was not an easy thing. It's not just as simple as, oh, yes, doing all these things. And it was a journey. And it was a lot of hard work, a lot of turmoil, crying, you know, seeing the experiences of others and being so moved and the hardships, you know, it really affected her, you know, making those moves. But because she had that passion, she felt she had to do it and she got on with it. And she's an inspiration. And I definitely was influenced by that, her journey, you know, coming from Nigeria, from nothing really, trying to establish her family, her life. Started off in Walker's crisp factory, doing shifts, night shifts, taking care of the crisps and packaging them. She worked in Toys R Us while pregnant with me. So she did menial jobs just to get through. But, you know, it wasn't easy, but her passion was to help and be a part of the community and thrive herself in the community. So she really, really stepped up and did all she could for the community.
Now, the most interesting part is the musician or the change maker, Ify Iwobi. Can we have a glimpse of Ify Iwobi as a musician?
Well, I've got to say, Uncle, that it's wonderful to know you as well, and you are doing amazing work with Kiran, and we are fortunate to know you. That your passion for helping the community is so evident, and you are doing amazing work. So thank you to Kiran for what they're doing.
Thank you.
So about me as the musician, well, it's not easy at all. It may look like the stars and the glitz and the glam, the stardom, but it's a lot of hard work that goes into it. A lot of, you know, creation, because I'm a composer. So creation of the music, planning it, going to the studio, working with another producer to lay down the track. I don't sing, so I get vocalists. All the music is mine though, but it's a lot of preparation and time that goes into it, and practice of your own instrument, and that kind of belief that I'm going to make a success of myself. I'm going to make a difference. I want to make a difference in the industry that I'm at and just bring some sort of goodness and hope to it. That has kept me going, you know. There are times where I've uploaded my tracks and they weren't picked for radio. They were told, shut away. I've had many no's. It's not an easy journey. But that determination that I believe in what I do, I'm confident in what I do, and it's going to make a difference, that has kept it going. And from there, I've just put up little snippets of social media of my music, and people seem to like it, you know, and from there, just keep on putting out, keep on believing, keep on knowing that you're going to make a difference, that this work is your work, but it's important, it will make a difference. And that has actually been really, really positive, because people have been, I get messages from Tanzania, from Germany. I love it. I love your work. And it's just an inspiration to know that, like, you know, people are being blessed by it, the work, and they are happy when they listen to it. That's all I could ask for, that it makes a difference in people's lives for the better in the end when you listen to the music. Yes, but it wasn't an easy journey. Stand in front of the mirror and say, I'm going to make a difference today. Keep on repeating it. Don't just say it once, and say it like you mean it. Read, books from your inspiring leaders of your career. See what they've done, learn as well, and apply that into your own self. And also just work hard as well, and believe that your work, all that work, no matter how difficult it is at that time, no matter how stressful, just keep on going, keep with that determination, and know that it is going to make a difference. It's going to be impactful in the world. Find that role model. Who's that role model you aspire to be? Find them, read about them, watch interviews, learn from them, and then also aspire to be, but be yourself in that. Don't aspire to be like them. Just learn and apply it for your own way, for your own authentic self to come through. Thank you, Uncle, because you are an inspiration to your community as well. KIRAN are doing, honestly, everyone should check out the work of KIRAN on socials and everywhere, because they are going places, because they are down with the heart. They have the community inside their being. And really, it's amazing work. So congratulations to KIRAN.
Thank you.
Thank you. So with a few musicians I've worked with, because I don't sing, yes, I've worked with vocalists, Kizzy Crawford, who's known in Wales. She's a good friend and we work well together. And vocalists from around the world on my tracks, really. On my album Illuminate, it was from America, it was from Cardiff, it was from London, just finding these vocalists to kind of put a touch of magic on the tracks. So it's been really good experience and a pleasure working with them, and hope to, one day, my idols are Clean Bandit, Ed Sheeran, one day to work with them, that we write songs together. He sings on one of my songs, we perform, we do different things together and make the world a better place.
You have a band of your own, isn't it?
Yes, I do have a band of, and we loved playing for KIRAN.
It was fantastic to have your band played over in 2019, I think.
Can you imagine? Two years ago now? It's
2 years
flown.
ago.
They're from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, so they studied there, and they're graduates now. And we work together, they listen to the music, we rehearse, and we love to perform. So it's all my music, and I work with a singer as well who voices the tracks, and it's incredible to perform with them. Yes.
Very nice. Now, a few quick questions about the youngsters to know about you. Favorite color?
Black.
Food?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Do you not like any fruit from your tradition?
I do as well, but we have our Nigerian foods, Nigerian stew, Nigerian soups, pounded yam. I love that. Of course, I love that.
But spaghetti bolognese is the best thing you like. It's
so nice, yes, and plus Indian food as well. Yeah,
Indian food as well.
Yes, good. Chicken tikka, with naan bread and
chicken tikka masala with naan bread.
Yes, can't beat it.
Favorite place you want to be?
America.
America. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to be as a musician or as a traveler, as a tourist?
Actually, maybe not music would be good, But traveling in America is beautiful. We've been to Florida for holidays, and the scenery is so nice and so exotic and wonderful. It's a nice
Wow.
place to be. Yeah.
And favorite, your role model, the person you look at, apart from your mom and your dad?
That's a tough question because many are
Many,
role
you have got many.
models.
Okay.
Yes, many are role models on my life. I do like Maya Angelou, the author and writer of I Know How the Cage Bird Sings. She is an inspiration and a strong Black woman who has made a difference and is proud of who she is.
Very nice.
Iconic woman. Yeah.
Very nice. 15 years from today, where do you want to see you as a musician?
I want to be performing around the world and making a difference in the music industry, not just myself, solo shows, but with my ensemble backing. I also want to work with, many big artists like Ed Sheeran, like Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, making a difference and working together, and let's combine our talents together and show the world different pieces of work that's in our head. So working together and creating tracks together. I also, with the social work, continue to perform for charities, continue to inspire communities through talks, through workshops, to find your passion, believe in your passion, and be who you are, really. Just be an inspiration that anything is possible if you believe, work hard, and put your mind to it.
We are coming to the end of the interview. So it's been wonderful to know your journey from a little girl until you went to college, then you blossomed into a musician, and you became famous, and you started giving back to the community. Wish you all the very best to have courage and strength and willpower to stand tall, and best of luck to you for your hard work. And any last message you want to give to the youngsters?
I want to say all the best to Kiran in all your work as well, because you are an example. Thank you for providing an opportunity to share and for others to learn from these talks and everything that you are doing. For the young people, know that your experience is personal. You go through it, it's a season. And it's okay to cry and process these emotions, and just know that it's a glimpse in time, that's happened, and it's that moment. And of course you're feeling vulnerable and down and sad, not easy. You are not alone. Many others have gone or are going through at that moment maybe a similar experience or their own experience, and it's important, to share. Please do not keep feelings bottled up inside. Share and express. It may be hard for you. You can maybe write down your feelings in a diary. Just express it somehow so that you're letting it out. You're letting out the sad feelings, the depression or whatever. And please know you are not alone. Share those feelings, and also be encouraged that it's a glimpse in time. It will pass. This won't be forever. It won't last. It feels like it will, but it won't last, because time doesn't last. Time passes, keeps on going. And I think those are the main things. And also just find your passion. Find something that makes you happy. Find something that you enjoy, and put yourself in all that joy and energy and happiness, because it is overwhelming. Really, when you find that thing, it can really bring you a sense of peace, and everything else passes. Trust me, I've been there. I know what it's like. But find that joy, find something that gives you that passion, that happiness, and embrace yourself in all of it. Share your feelings, and it will not last. These experiences will not last, and they will only make you stronger. You'll be telling your own story to encouraging those around you, and be a real force of nature to be reckoned with. It's not the last of you. Keep the
Excellent.
faith.
Thank you. Thank you. So here you go. Miss Ify Iwobi, the musician, the passionate social worker. We really thank you from the bottom of our heart, and wish you all the best, Ify.
Thank you, Kiran. Thank you for the opportunity, and all the best to you and Auntie and everyone working at KIRAN. And I am proud to be part of your organization as well. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. We hope to be working together for the years to come, and with your guidance, be able to bring some real changes.
Yeah, lots of things in the future, bright future ahead.
That's right. You have a good day, Ify, and speak to you soon.
Diolch, Uncle. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.